How about now? There we are, finally. Jeez, okay. So, another night without a camera, folks. We've ordered the replacement parts for my computer, and it should be in by the weekend. So maybe by Friday night, but probably Saturday. I'll have my camera back and hopefully a little bit more speed behind the machine to boot. So, but yeah, I've been doing some work on the app. Again, I should be doing a lot of work on the app. Project SiteMaker Pro. Are we not picking up YouTube music either? You're not. Alrighty, so what do I need to do here? I have all these test files in there. Weird. I also need to fix the issue queue goal, or the issue tracker goal, because I have not done 40 this evening. I've done 40 over the past day, but not this evening. Alrighty, so we need to recompile. Go ahead and get that going. I want to start a new site. Show you that process and kind of what that looks like. All right, I need to... All right. File this again. Andy the Maker, what's up, man? On this new app here. I'll give you a demo if you want to check it out. There's my Twitch. There's my Twitch. Alrighty. 7 bugs fixed. Don't really care. That looks good. So, where to start? So dope. Hopped in after a few. Nice. Thanks. Yeah, I've been slaving over this thing for a whole week, man. Feels like an eternity. Which is kind of insane to say that, like, I've only put a week into this thing. This is the one that I built. It's just straight Next.js, but this is the one that I built for the app itself, which apparently is offline. So let me go with that. I've got 2 more app ideas too, so I got to get this one launched, and I got to think of a verb. I want to add ARR, like ARR tracking to it when I launch it, so that way I can like track it in the stream as like a thing that we as a, well, like I as a something that I will track, like, you know, how much ARR there is. But the hoping to get it done by next week. I gotta get it. Actually, instead of just like fucking around and creating new sites, I'll just keep, well, actually, okay, I'll take that back. I'll do what I said I was gonna do. I'll go start a new site. We'll do something crazy. We'll do Drupal and Next.js. I won't give it a name, so if you don't give it a name, it'll create one for you. So the quilt wharf is what it did. So anyway, if you create a site, you'll land on this section where you can freestyle or do guided. Freestyle, but both of these are chats. Make a site about F1 news. F1, like Formula 1? Anything about Formula 1. I can make it about whatever. But. So I'll do the guided experience. And basically what the guided experience does is that it will prompt you with, like, you know, it's more of an interactive thing, whereas the, well, both are interactive as a chat, but this one's going to be a little bit more recommended heavy. You know, it's going to give you recommendations and, you know, help guide the experience. So, a site about Formula 1 news and events. I'll throw that in there too. And this chat has its own tool search too, so it's not really super helpful at this moment in time, but it will make more sense later because it connects to all of these different things. But anyway, so nice. F1 is a good one to build for your news, your own writing, race reports, takes that you publish yourself, more of a roundup of what's already out there. More of a roundup. And this site is a demo, so we'll need to generate some content for it too. And fuck it, while we're at it, we'll go on the ChatGPT and we will get a logo for it, eh? That's what people do these days, right? I'll pull this over here. So we'll say, give me a logo for a brand about F1 or Formula race news. Come up with a name and then a logo and word art to go with it. Okay. Going back to our chat, what this does is as you're chatting, it's building the plan. So like every message that you send, it will be updating that plan. So in this case, a site about Formula 1, events, is a roundup, F1 news, events, roundup, the demo. Must-haves, Drupal manages the content, Next.js at the front end, reads content over Drupal JSON API, it's all correct. Still what to decide the audience who's going to be looking at this. Ooh. What do we think? What do we think, folks? Is that a cool logo? Hit line. Even though it looks like it says like FR. Kind of dumb actually, now that I'm looking at it, but I kind of like this one better. First lab. I'll take first lab. First lab looks kind of dope. So we'll come in here and we'll say our website name is First lap. And here is our logo. Perfect. So in this case, what we're doing, or what it's doing, is that it needs additional permissions. So this is going to be helpful for, like, if you're using ChatGPT or Claude and you're using it, it'll periodically ask you for permissions. Or, you know, you may have set it up when you first install the program, but you know, you might have forgotten about it. But you still need permissions to do stuff. And this is my version of that. Grid insiders, okay, not bad. We'll set this to always, and I'll just set it to do that. All right, we're getting pretty deep into vibes now. I need to look it up. Wait, where is the other app? I've been digging some. One of the apps that I want to create is actually a Suno helper app. Make some songs. Get started with the Run MCP album. Hang around me. All right, so we got our logo. What do we need? What all do you need? Actually, wait here. What's this at? Let's read what it say. Reads dark first, so the whole site sit in the black, or is it dark? Just how the logo is presented. The whole site should dark theme. And let's look for a F1 news. I just want to look for a F1 news site just to kind of have something to compare it to. Don't know anything about Formula One. Okay, I got a site. Windows 7 error. This is the AI psychosis they told me about. Worse than I thought. What do you mean? All right. So let's take a look at inspiration. We need some example content. Idea type of content. I don't either, but I wanted to see a fairly well-written. Okay. I mean, we'll try it. Okay, so I just gave it a URL, and now what it's doing is it's asking, like, what is this URL for? Something we're borrowing from, or is this site we're replacing? It's going to say it's something that we're borrowing from. Had a look. The race is basically one thing repeated well, a grid of story cards. Each the category tags, byline, image, latest, or demo. Good target. Means Drupal really only needs to have an article type plus tags. That's right. Let's include news only. But we should have some pages. Pages to contact forms. Connect with web form. All right, so web form is what I call. Race keeps it. Newsletter sign up. Go to the page, plain content page, name, email. That sounds great. Three forms then: newsletter, the footer, content page, and tip form. Anchor it to the season. Makes sense. Dozen or so articles across the last few rounds. Does that work? Stay vague. Yes, that works for me. We also need to have events. Can you also pull events from that website I sent? Yeah. Yeah, I start like tweaking once I have I've been away from, like, I don't know, maybe 10 hours or so. Yeah, I don't know. AI psychosis is a real thing, though. They do have a schedule section, a list of race weekends with session times. It's a fair thing to lift the idea from, sure. Race calendar. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Exactly what I mean. Just features to display events on the home page. Relevant places on the site. Well, and actual details page. Calendar. I don't want to go too, because this thing it'll keep asking you questions. I mean, the more you provide, the better. But all right, so let's split the calendar into two, though. Rounds that have happened. Rounds that haven't. Yeah, past and future. Yes, show past events like that. Get all of the content from the example website so that we can fill in with actual real content. Yeah. Git is the one thing I still prefer to do manually for the most part. Now I do not like doing commit messages and um like ads and stuff. I use AI for that now, but I don't know, when it goes to sending code, I still like to do it. Have my hands on the trigger. All right, the one thing I'd flag, the articles and photos are theirs, so we shouldn't lift those. Season itself is just the fact. No, it's cool. Lift those photos. This site is just for demo purposes and will not be published. Fine. I do like my soul.md that I added, so it gives it a little more personality. So it's just like, fine. We'll pull their imagery on the understanding that it stays internal. Like, it's bust at me a little bit. Go ahead and pull in all of the as assets. So I'm asking it to pull in its assets, and I've already got my logo, and then because I pulled in that site, it also dropped it in right here, grab the colors, grab the business, and sort of details about it. More helpful if you're like rebuilding a site for somebody, but it's still pretty helpful. This is the plan. Noted. The build will go ahead and grab the imagery from the race, which it did not do. My own team. Please go ahead and pull port images. I think Windows Error really was upset about that AI psychosis. Last one for me. Is there a date he's being in front of them by? No, but we're building it now. Come on, some dates. And there's nothing stopping you. That's there's a brief I could. That's a brief I could hand to designer. First lap, dark throughout. Let's build a modern theme that's client dark as dark light mode. All right, this will be the last one I add. And then we'll run this because I want to go back to the editing of the site because I actually do need to work on it. Like, I want to launch this thing by next week. I'll need to la, la, la. Music stopped. Music stopped. What the fuck? Oh, I know why it stopped. God damn it. I've been jamming. Hasn't even been playing. Start the commander over then. All right, system sensible create the site whenever you're ready. Cool. So from here, build site, and it gives you a chance to review the plan. And we can keep planning, and keep chatting, or just hit build the site. And if we click build the site, that'll start building. So this process takes some time. It takes, I mean, depends on the size of the site, but you know, and each one's unique. So it builds these steps sort of on demand for whatever project you're building, whatever configuration you have set up. So first is going to configure DDEV, Drupal, Next.js. Then it's going to install Drupal. It's going to add the content types from Drupal for first lab. It's going to start building the dark theme. That'll be on the Next.js side. Create the two, adds the content basically, and then it adds wires at the front end, and then it does some checks to make sure that everything is working correctly. We can watch the build logs too, so if we want to see a little bit more about what's going on. But I'll close it here and just watch this. And we can like go away from this page and come back. So if I go to X and then come back to Footwarp, yeah, where we started. But I'll leave it here just so that we can kind of see how everything is working here. And again, it won't be immediate. You know, it's going to take some time. It's got to figure out how to set up DDEV. It's got to install DDEV. It's got to set it up for Drupal and Next.js. Set up Drupal and Next.js. Got to install everything. This is I don't know if you're familiar with setting up a headless Drupal or CMS to Next.js. It can be very tedious, or it used to be very tedious. Now with SiteMaker Pro, it's easy. Yeah, and it'll just like work through all these steps until it's done.
MCP, somebody tell me what it means. 3 little letters running everything behind the scenes. Got your model talking tools, got your data coming clean. Now the whole damn stack wanna join the machine. M is for model, that's the brain up in the mix. C is for context, all the stuff you feed it with. Last one's P protocol, now you're getting it. Put them all together, watch the agents start connecting shit. You ever had a model when you told it what to do? It gave a pretty answer, but it couldn't follow through. Check my repo. Can't read this file. Nope. Hit the database. Sorry, man, I'm losing hope. Then somebody wrote through talking servers and tools. Said, get that model access, man, you making this too cruel. Put the server to the client, drop the schema in the stack. Now I ask it for the data, and the data coming back. That's MCP time. Let the model make the call. File a system, GitHub, database, connect them all. Resources, prompts, tools. Yeah, we serving up plenty. Started with one server, now I'm accidentally running 20. If you're typing every query, doing everything manually, you ain't gotta live like that. Come and roll with MCP. You down with MCP?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with MCP?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with MCP?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, I thought Windows 7 era was talking about the music. But yeah, actually it was never connected, so I didn't even hear that. Wonder what he would have thought then.
Now for the coders, MCP means something different. Used to write the whole damn feature, now the workflow shifted. I describe it, AI writes it, then I stare suspiciously. Looks good to me. Famous last words in engineering. Claude code in the terminal, ChatGPT up on the side. 3 agents in a work tree, and I'm letting all them ride. One is writing tests, another fixing up the UI. Third one change the database. Wait, who told you to do that? Roll back. That's the vibe. When you're coding with machines, everything is moving faster than your senior engineer can read. P, I got 4,000 lines, says minor cleanup, please. And the agent left a comment, improve maintainability. But when the context is right and every tool is locked and loaded, you can tell it what you need and watch the whole
I am noticing that this doesn't have the latest build because there should be a timer up here. Thanks, man. Yeah, I just got a Suno subscription, so I've been playing with that. Yeah, run MCP. But yeah, this is like a 90s hip hop album.
this won't end well. See, rule number one when you're connecting up your stack, don't give every freaking tool permission to attack.
Definitely the vibes.
Can't keep credentials locked away, cause the agents who trustworthy ain't the thing you wanna say. Then the schemas, transport clients getting disconnected. Server says it's healthy, client says it's undetected. Log say everything is fine, but nothing's coming through. So you restart every service, now it works.
Did I say this process takes... It can take some time. It takes about 5 minutes for a flat Next.js site. About the same for a Astro site. Straight Drupal, it's like 7 or 8 minutes. Same with WordPress. When you start getting into like adding into content and adding a bunch more stuff and much more features is where it takes a little bit longer. But overall, it's still not bad. Because the idea is you spend some time working on your build, get the build going, and then you sort of step away and then come back when it's done. And if I look at this, see, it's actually doing grabbing the content and stuff right now. It's doing all the web fetches and searches and that sort of stuff. Oh, there we go. So we got advanced to the next step. So add the content and types in web form.
Yo. What that model want? More context? Nah. Don't burn another million tokens on that. Check the cache. Prompt cached. Embeddings cache. Ready's down. Damn. Word up. Cache rules everything around me. All my Vibecoders, agent runners, rag hustlers, back-end engineers, and everybody staring at that API bill.
Yes. By Master J. Maybe. By Master Jax. CREAM. This app is actually named Jax, so it's kind of apt. I got some things I want to change or update here too. Oh, I never set my agenda for today. Let's fix that. Edit plan. Vibe it out. Alright, push button regression. Get it back. I never had a what? Push app on camera. Well, I don't have a camera. That doesn't make sense. Have this Drupal Pantheon. That's not a bad goal to have. DDEV build, deploy, refresh the live URL. I'm not watching anything tonight. Live plan updates. Build runs. Ooh, that's good. Jam Master. If you could use like Jamstack Master JSX. Oh, what is this? 5950X plus AM4 swap plan and camera scene fix. What does it want me to do? Does it want me to like swap it on camera? I don't want to fix the camera. Let's just do, let's add one. Add, or 10 bugs on. Alright, we'll do that. Cool. We got an agenda now. And it looks like we're still in content. There are a lot of there are some fallback or fail safes with this too. So like if it stops or breaks, it'll detect it and like restart it. Like if I were to restart the application, it'll stop, but it'll also resume where it was at last time. So it should. I'm still expecting to find some edge cases where it will break, but oh, there we go. Next step. Build dark theme from logo.
When exactly should we invalidate the session.
Customer change data, agent got the old rag, retrieved the document from 6 deployments ago. Model sounds confident, answer sounds clean. Whole thing based on something we deleted last week. That's AI, baby. Fast and wrong, cash lasts long. Now the vibe code is staring at the screen like, what's going on? Version your prompts, version your keys. Put TTLs anywhere the business logic needs. Scoop every user, keep private context tight. Cause cache they are responsive.
That verse made no sense, but I'll roll with it. Actually, a bunch of verses in the song make no sense. It is still catchy though. Cash rules everything around me. CREAM. I was about to say CREAM. Well, like that, but right here the CREAM. But I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of dope.
CDN,
CREAM.
right?
CREAM.
Prompt cash,
CREAM.
MCP. Man, cash them tool results too. Tokens cost money,
Carriage costs money.
and compute costs money.
And that agent you left running overnight.
We need the jump. Cash rules everything around me. CREAM.
Cash, 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 cash.
Run MCP. Run MCP. Run MCP.
Yeah, it does take a little while, but
Run MCP.
it's all good. I need to like periodically test this full process. And this is, I probably could have saved some time just by going with a Next.js site, like a straight Next.js site, or a Hugo site, or a Vite and React, or Astro or something. That's cool too, but I know those work. I want to actually get something real. I want to use it how I would probably use this on a more advanced setup. So like setting up Drupal and Next.js, this is a bit more difficult. And yeah, it looks like we're just creating content now on the Drupal site. Right, it's doing the whole thing. It's wiring it all up. It's wiring up Drupal. It's wiring up Next.js. It's DDEV, so DDEV's all set up. Content's already added. The theme will be there. All of the revalidation stuff should be there. Revalidation is like, it caches it. Like Next.js will cache the content, and if changes happen on the source, like within Drupal, like if you save like a node or save save content and it's up to date, it invalidates the cache, so like it'll bust it from the Next.js side. So that way you're always getting the active content. It also does the draft stuff too. So like you could be on the Drupal site, create content that's unpublished, and see it on the site, like on the Next.js site, using the draft mode that came in with Next.js 15. Okay. Yes, this is taking some time, but in reality, if it takes 20 minutes to roll a headless Next.js and Drupal site, that's pretty insane. I mean, there are web hosts that take longer than that just to roll just a Next.js site, so I'll take it as a win. I'm never fine. I like that line. Times are never fine.
Beautiful production says unhandled exception. Okay, engineering rule number 42. If the ticket says easy, then it isn't true.
Kind of reminds me of that Shaggy song. It wasn't me.
Unless you hate weekends and prefer paying your way. Don't we write from scratch unless you've forgotten but you know what to do. Read the diff first, don't trust that grin. It fixed the bug by deleting the function it was in. You're absolutely right, yeah, I know. Stop agreeing with me and just fix the code. Prompt says scope, agent says cool. Then rewrites off and installs 14 tools. But when it works, man, nobody complains. Featuring an hour instead of 3 days. Old heads grumble, young devs fly. Everybody secretly got Claude on the side. That's software, always changing, always weird.
I mean, Claude takes the same amount of time if you're building it this way too.
If nobody knows what's wrong, just restart it.
Wow, that's literally what reset time is.
Why you laughing? Because
Like, not even kidding. That's exactly what time is.
Run MCP. Goddamn. Somebody finally set it off. Every time AI moves, y'all want to shut it off. Yesterday is hype. Today
Bonus points if you know what this song is a parody of.
from the conference room.
I think who it is should be pretty obvious. Which song is from is the question.
Used to say computers couldn't understand code. Now they ship a working feature, suddenly move the goal. Not real engineering. Man, what the fuck is real if the test pass clean and the users like the deal? First they couldn't reason, then they couldn't make a plan, and they couldn't use a tool. Now it can't replace a man every 6 months. Another line in the sand, model steps across it. Now you redraw it again. Gatekeepers mad cause the gate got thin. Kid with an idea can finally build and get in. No CS degree, better stay in your lane. Meanwhile, his agent just deployed the whole thing. 20-year veteran saying that's not how we code, while he's copying the same crud for the 100th repo. You can keep your ceremony meetings estimates. I'm talking to the machine while you debate story points all day. That's not engineering. Yeah, we heard you. AI is gonna kill us all. Yep. Yeah, we heard you. Hate on one side, doom on the other. I'm in the fucking middle making software. Yeah. Doomers got predictions every day of the week. 6 months till collapse. Then 6 months repeat. Moving every deadline.
Yes, Claude Code has one too.
Making whole careers out of telling us we're 3 weeks from disaster. Meanwhile, I got work. Agent found
I haven't looked at mine in like, sorry, I haven't looked at mine in like 6 months though. Yo, here we go. 78%. Wiring up the front end. This is really the last step because the last one is just making sure everything's working. I mean, really, it didn't take that long. Because I think it was like 25 minutes when I started. Because it took about that long to create the initial plan. So let's call it 15, 20 minutes. Assuming it wraps up pretty soon. So does anybody know what this song is a parody of? Oh, Bonsai Buddy. Clippy. Let's rebuild Clippy. There's a whole generation of people today that never experienced Clippy.
We'll be over there shipping. No AI isn't magic. No AI isn't God. No AI isn't automatically good. And no, your fucking Jira workflow isn't sacred either. I'm tired of the binary, salvation or doom. Either H out tomorrow or it's autocomplete with doom. Truth is in the middle and it's moving fucking fast. Every model gets more capable, every benchmark doesn't last. So learn it, test it, break it, understand where it fails. Put humans on decisions where the consequence scales. Use the tool, don't worship it, don't fear it. Don't pretend the work is better if nobody goes near it. Because while you're writing threads about why coding is dead, some 15-year-olds building what existed in his head. That's the revolution, not replacing every brain. It's reducing the distance between an idea and a thing. And if that makes you nervous,
I'll be right back. I'm going to boil a cup of water. while I wait for this to finish.
Ain't gonna stop what's coming through. Gatekeepers, doomers, true believers, whatever. We got code to ship. Run, MCP. Run MCP. Let's talk about it.
Could do that with my sandbox MCP. Ooh, I'm hoping that'll be something fun to try whenever I get that new motherboard and processor in. See if it helps it out or helps at all with the response times with sandbox MCP. There we go. Connecting it all now. Or it's testing it all. Which usually if it makes it about to this point, it's good. Sometimes it fucks up the URLs though.
Yeah. You know what? I like them agents. No debug, no doubt. Code on. Yo, run MCP. Drop the prompt.
Been watching that Luke Combs again, haven't you? That would be dope though. Not Luke Combs, Luke Caverns. Yeah. What's this guy's name? Yeah, Ronald Reagan's great nephew. All right, should be done any minute. Any minute now. 45. Say we start at 20. So 20, 25 minutes, roughly. But again, Drupal, Next.js, DDEV, content, config, testing. Watch it turn out to be like a giant piece of shit. Yeah. Yes, it's Ronald's great nephew.
Hallucinations are a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Prompts the word, tools of verbs, rag retrieves what the model never heard. Rolling with the context, you don't even know what comes next. Gotta test before deploy, or production gets destroyed. I like the way it works.
After we build this, I want to show you one more thing too. Well, another aspect of it, because building a site's great. You know, quick starting point, gets you out the door, gets you, you know, up and going really quick. But being able to edit the site's also helpful. And that's another thing you can do with this. And you could do that just as easy with like Claude Code or Codex or Grok and all these other ones. But the app is nice for a few reasons, and I'll show you why in just a minute. My files is one I haven't watched in a while. Not for any particular reason. It's just, well, I'm not a huge fan of its style, like its editing style. The editing itself is fine. It's just like the way that it structures its stories.
Please excuse me if the prompt is rude. That's just what happens when it ignores the rules. Stay giving context with the capital C. Ask the model about the code, knows more than me. Word is bond, blind merges ain't my thing. So agent, run the test before you touch main. I'll be checking that diff around 3:30. Run MCP. No debug. No debug. The way you work it, no debug. Gotta ship that code.
Oh, shit. There we go. All right. So, usually what you want to do here is I need to set this to run discovery automatically.
No doubt, run MCP Productions.
Yeah, I should have it set to run this on. I'm going to add that. My favorite, I guess, phenomena channels are, I got 3. Well, I got a few more than that, but 3 of my top are, number 1's Jesse Michaels, number 2, Jesse Michaels and UAP Gerb. Those are my, like, 2 of my favorite. And then Area 52 is like a close third. All 3 of them really are like number 1. And Richard Dolan is really good. Got Night Shift. Night Shift's good. Ooh. Third Eye Drops is good. I want to call him Johnny Samoa, but it's not. Forget the other channel. When we are building a... Oh, here we go. What the fuck? It themed the Drupal site. That's not right. fuck? All right, so it fucked everything up, which is awesome. I mean, it does look like a good sign, though. We got content, which is great. Yeah. All right, so let's use the chat here. A new conversation. See, when I open up a new chat, it's dynamic as far as what it thinks I'm talking about. So because I opened it up on the site overview and then the site name, so it looks like for whatever reason we built the site to default to the Drupal site rather than Next.js, and for some other dumb reason themed the Drupal site should have yes site. Please review DDEV. Verify that we have figured Next.js and Drupal correctly, that both URLs are accessible. And see, because I sent it from there, now it tags it to the site. So like this conversation is about this site. I can add other sites too. Like if I have multiple, in some cases you might have like one Drupal site or one WordPress site and then like one Next.js site. They both work together, but they're two separate sites. So like being able to tag in multiple. It should be there mostly. It's just for whatever reason it didn't theme the wrong thing, and then it fired up my config in a way that broke that. So always put every site. Fuck it. Oh, here's your song. Here's your song, Workbench. Here, I'll turn it up for you. 3 more hours.
Right when Claude became my friend, tokens gone session. Had the whole damn repo in mind. Now I'm staring at the countdown, waiting on that reset time. Oh, it's a reset time. Get up, we back online. Got my tokens back, and I'm ready to vibe. Oh, reset time. Been watching that clock all night. Feel that context up, cause we're coding till the limit arrives. Reset. Everybody back online. Reset. Now get that agent on track. Woke up with a feature in a fresh allocation. Open up the terminal, start a conversation. Clary the repo with the mental map. 3 hours later, man, we cooking on the app. Front and done, back and clean. Agent Funny understands what all these services mean. Test going green, plan looking right. This might be the most productive coding session of my life. Then you've reached your usage limit. What? Right now?
We were almost done.
Reset available at 8 p.m. 8. It's 4:30, man. Now I'm clicking that button like the limit gonna change. Open up another window, still telling me the same. Start a brand new chat. No cloud, no different project. No brother, they know.
Oh, yeah, that part too. So try a new project and it's like, oh, they know. It's like all shit that I've done.
6 o'clock waiting, 7:15 contemplating. Maybe I could code myself. Nah, we've gone
Too
too
far.
I could read the diff, I could write that class. I could debug it manually like I did in the past. But Claude already knows why the middleware's trash. And I ain't explaining all that shit to ChatGPT from scratch. So I'm watching
999.
that like New Year's Eve. Got the prompt pre-written, got a feature to come.
Is it just a different port? Because that's
Finger on
that
everybody
port.
steady. 3, 2, 1, we back.
Sweet allocation. Okay. So it did create a site. It just gave me a stupid ass URL.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Context growing, tokens flowing, no concern for where they're going. Ask it questions, pay some logs, let it read another 40
No body copy yet.
docs, then the morning comes. You have 20% remaining.
Won't be body copy on any of them.
Everybody can serve. Stop saying you're absolutely right. Quit explaining. Just write the code. Don't summarize. Don't make a plan. We already got a plan. Why are you reading node modules? Stop. 10%.
Yes. Also create the body copy for all content.
On my prompt. Come on, baby. Build passes. Test. Commit. Push. And you
Yeah, it's not bad.
usage limit.
Reset time.
Get up, we back online. Got my tokens back and I'm ready to buy. Reset time. Every code knows that sign. When the tokens run dry,
I mean, it gets you going.
reset time. Everybody back online. Reset. Better use them while they're mine.
There's a hydration error, but yep. So, and the way I usually fix this, I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. Copy console. I'll let this finish. I might be here a minute. It's creating content though. So while we're waiting for that, I wanted to take a look at SiteMaker Pro because this actually will ultimately be my site. And another thing I want to do too, because I kind of fucked up. I wanted to include Drupal, but it's just Next.js. So like for my content, yeah, I gotta update. I gotta pull down, get the latest changes. Before we get started back into that, I want to do that.
Prompt algorithmically, architect autonomy, agent swarm repositories, mapping topology, model reads the monorepo, learns the philosophy, then
Monorepo.
factors, half the technology, terminal tactician, specification, ammunition, parallel
Not bad. I mean, like, obviously there's stuff I would have to change, but
one handling migrations, one investigating duplicate implementation.
what are these numbers in here?
Context window overflow, MCP
Oh, the
giving
rounds?
models everywhere they need to go, get work trees multiply, orchestration get inserted.
Formula 1 have rounds?
Paragraph of English into something executable. Product says a month. I say get me through the night. Open the terminal. Get the context right. Plan mode agents ready. Build that shit. Build that shit. Shit applications, rapid iteration, prompt driven development, synthetic
Nice.
delegation, rack full of docs, indexed
21
information,
tools,
agent
where are we
knows the
going?
history of every implementation, react on the front end,
Right.
go behind the gateway, Postgres underneath it, Ready's running cache plays, pipeline runs tests while the agent builds the web page, when to make coffee. It shipped the whole thing. Hold up, check the diff, never trust success. Green means nothing till I know what it addressed. Tests all passing. But the agent mocked the rest. You cheated. Delete that, run it live. Now we got a 500. That's more like it. Context, combat, and token mathematician. Claude code conductor with an agent division. Prompt precise, give it clear conditions. I don't say make it better, I define the mission. Read first, plan second, implement third, test fourth. Don't touch unrelated files.
Makes
You were
sense.
right in source.
That's cool.
Agent apologizing in that same polite tone. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I know. Leave off alone.
That's really big in Europe. It looks cool. Like,
looks
cool. Looks fucking crazy, too.
Users tested by the night, old school engineer terrified. But kinda likes it. Blah, 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 MCP. Beep, 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 beep. Prom, plan, build tech shit. Repository rolling command sharp as a blade. Cut through dependencies, no body ever upgraded. MCP connected to selected permissions. Narrow agent firing functions like a computational arrow. Docker image hardened, pipeline automatically. Build promoted through environments gradually. Dev task stage.
just like ChatGPT and Claude, some of your tools will fail. And you have to be able to look in there and see why. You need to debug it. But it error corrects and just did it. followed up with 2 new ones that actually did it.
Got a reason for ending a work tree. Back and cooking through the evening. One researching libraries, one reviewing security. One says our architecture violates dependency purity. Nobody asked you, get back on the ticket. Vibecoding ain't magic. Gotta know enough to steer it when the model hallucinates. Engineer enough to
Update the verb
copy whatever they're given. Vibe
and
engineers
the AI chats instead of showing. Okay. You should have a list of a few dozen references that are fun and relevant, and we should also have the text animated a bit more.
Perfect timing. Came up right and functions by my line into the night. Now I'm reviewing
our new verbs show each verb for
now I throw the stack trace straight into the machine. Experience still matters. When the model loses track, it'll burn production down and confidently answer back. Task completed successfully. Nah, check the logs. Read the code. AI got horsepower, but the engineer still drives. Automation without judgment. Get you automated lies. Give me agents, tools, and models by the score. They multiply the knowledge I brought here before. We came from hand-coded HTML to framework stack high. From Stack Overflow tabs to an agent standing by. From autocomplete to a
go back to footwork. You see what we got here so far.
Does it work? Mostly. Do we test? We better. Do we check constantly? The MCP got the tool rack, got the galley. AG got the repo. Human got the judgment. Bring the specification, let the context and for
now. It's still contemplating there.
Repository to production overnight. Run MCP in the terminal. Let the whole stack rise. Plan it, build it, break it, fix it.
Oh, that makes sense. It's probably hasn't cleared cache in Drupal yet. Because all the content's saved in Drupal when it's
run MCP.
Check it out. All right, this one should be pretty easy to figure out which song this is a parody of.
I see the changes, wake up in the morning and I ask myself how we get from writing basic to an agent, building apps itself. I remember learning HTML from pages that I saved. View source, copy, change a line, refresh it, see what changed. Dial up in the bedroom, book stack beside the screen. Every answer took some digging, every error taught me things. Then JavaScript and PHP, databases, APIs. Stack Overflow in another tab, just trying to get it right. Yeah, we learn the syntax, learn the patterns, pay the dues. Spend a weekend chasing bugs from one misplaced value. And I'm proud of what we learned, wouldn't trade those nights. But knowledge shouldn't be a wall that keeps an idea outside. Now a kid can say, I got this thing inside my head. Describe it to a model, watch it slowly take a shape. My morning is a prototype that yesterday was dreams. Tell me that ain't something beautiful to see. Things are changing. Things are changing every day. Nothing's gonna be the same. Ideas finally found a way from your mind into the world today. Things are changing, can't you see? Software's opening for everybody. Build together, learn together. We can make this
song is kind of cringe.
I see the gatekeeper saying that ain't really code. You didn't type each function, so you didn't build it, bro. But I heard the same arguments when frameworks came around. When libraries replaced the things we used to build from ground. Assembly looked at C like, you don't know the machine. She looked down at Python saying, that's too high level for me. Then the cloud replaced the servers underneath our desk. Every generation builds upon what came before and next. Less abstraction, that's the story of this whole damn trade. Take the complicated things and make a better way. We didn't stop being builders when compilers did the math. We just built another flow and kept climbing up the stack. Now natural language might become another layer too. Where the hardest part in syntax is deciding what to do. Understanding why you're building, who you're building for. Judgment matters even when the machine can write the code. instead of shame. There's enough room at the table, bring another chair today. Things are changing every day. Nothing's gonna be the same. Ideas finally found a way from your mind into the world today. Things are changing, can't you see? Software's opening for everybody. Build together, learn together. We can make this something better. We gotta make some changes, because this isn't really about replacing programmers. It's about what happens when millions more people can finally tell a computer what they want to create. The designer with an idea, the teacher with a problem, the mechanic who knows a better way, the kid who hasn't learned to code yet. They got ideas too. Maybe it's time we help them build. Still I see the fear, and yes, some of that fear is real. Jobs are gonna change, nobody knows exactly how we'll feel. Models make mistakes and sometimes confidently lie. Power with this enormous needs responsible design. So don't worship the machine and don't pretend it's always right. Test the code, protect the data, keep the human oversight. Build the rules and build the evils, understand the consequence. Making AI open doesn't mean abandoning common sense, but don't confuse responsibility with lacking up the gate, or protecting no positions while technology creates a world where someone with no funding and no engineering crew can finally build the thing they've always wanted to pursue. That's powerful.
Resolved.
Every family having people building tools specifically for what they need.
Issue queue item resolved.
Every family with a dream, not waiting for permission from some billion-dollar team. The distance between, I wish this existed, and I made this, is collapsing. Maybe that's the biggest change of all. Things are changing every day, and they shouldn't stay the same. Give everybody tools to make the things they couldn't yesterday. Things are changing, now we see software can belong to everybody. Build together, learn together. We can make the future better. I remember when getting online felt impossible, and everybody got online. I remember when making a website felt impossible, then everybody got a website. Now we're watching the same thing happen to software. So when somebody says you're not a real programmer, maybe they're asking the wrong question. Ask them, what are you trying to build? Then help them build it. Run MCP. Things are changing. Things are changing.
Come on. Yeah. Run MCP. Yeah. Run MCP. Bigger than your average. Context gets packed, then I gotta start managing. Token count climbing, model still rambling. Ask for one component, now it's scaffolding. Dead right, if the prompt right. Agent work all night, repo mapped out, and the context looking tight. Never lose, never choose to merge code blindly. Run the test first, let the pipeline remind me. Tools talk to us, rag bring docs to us. MCP plugged in, whole stack opens up. Close light, get and commit, push the branch. 3 agents working while I'm making other plans. Build every feature easily, rapidly. Front end, back end, infrastructure happily. Recently manual coding ain't saying nothing, so I speak plain English and the model starts running. Back it, stack it.
Who's got tokens?
We got it.
Till I
Issue queue item resolved.
Got it.
Token, can't you see?
Sometimes these prompts just tokenize me.
And I just love those agent ways. Guess that's why I burn my limit in a day. Token, can't you see?
Sometimes these prompts just tokenize me.
And I just love that context space till the meter hits 0 right in
I
the
put
head.
Claude on go, GPT on UI, Gemini reading documents, agent standing by. One does React, one handles CI. Every little work tree got a different AI. Now who's really coding? That's a philosophical bit. I describe what I want, then I review the shit. Agent push 6 files plus 4.5. One mysterious helper function nobody has. Gonna test first, ask questions fast. That's how fake green check marks get exposed at last. The developer talking about tools and prompts. Getting rag MCP, autonomous jobs. Got my local running, no deployment payment. Agent says success, but that's a bold statement. Check it, 3 warnings hiding in the basement. Face it, test fail and back to implementation. Context getting heavy, model getting witty. Till the warning pops up, usage resets at 350.
Token, token, can't you see?
Sometimes these prompts just tokenize me.
And I just love those agent ways. Guess that's why I burn my limit in a day. Token, can't you see?
Sometimes these prompts just tokenize me.
Tokenize. And I just love that context space till the meter hits you right in my
I can hit you with real autonomous shit. One prompt, whole feature gets built real quick. Break it. Agent, fix it. Test, run, test, run. I know you're sick of this context window business. Flow so smooth till the model loses interest. So compress that history, keep it easy. Fresh conversation, context, clean and breezy. Here's the spec, read it, then work around 10. Come back 15 minutes, gotta pull request again for certain agent coding. Terminal smoking, token meter falling. While the model keeps going, tell that bot, take the commas down slowly. Hit it with the source docs only. Watch that context grow on me. Grow 80,000 tokens.
Holy.
Where's the cash? Show me, homie.
MCP.
Tools know me, homie. Then, limit reached.
What?
You have 0% remaining.
Usage resets at 8 p.m.
Are you serious? It's 4-7.
Token, can't you see?
Sometimes these prompts just tokenize me.
And I just love those agent ways. Guess that's why I burn my limit in a day. Token, can't you see?
Sometimes these prompts just tokenize me.
Got MCP and rap for days, but ain't none of that shit useful when the tokens go away.
Token, can't you see?
Sometimes these prompts just tokenize me.
One more bug that I gotta chase.
Usage limit reached.
Guess I'll write it myself. Nah.
I'll wait till 8.
Run MCP! AI got me deep, yeah! Run MCP! Started with one feature. Now look at this shit. We got too deep into the AI. Too deep into the AI. Got an agent in the cloud. Got another one running CI. MCP. And the context running wild. We keep on building. We keep on building. Too deep in. Let me welcome everybody to the wild AI stack. Asked it for a button, now there's 6 agents attached. Started with a prompt, thought I'd have it right back. Now there's vectors in a database I don't remember adding. We got 2 calls, Byron got embedded by the heap. Got a rag pipeline, digging documentation 6 layers deep. Agent got an agent, and that agent made a plan and delegated half the feature to another agent. Damn. I've been coding long enough to know how this begins. Just add AI search. Famous last words, my friend. First it's one API, call something simple, something clean. Then you're building orchestration for a 17-step routine. Now there's queues we tries, tracing every API, token budgets, context, pruning, structure, JSON replies. Product ask me how's that little AI feature going. Little motherfucker. Look at the diagram. Too deep into the AI. Too deep into the AI. Got an agent in the cloud. Got another one running CI. MCP. And the context running wild. We keep on building. We keep on building. Prompted, baby. Tool call, baby. Agent, baby. MCP. Retrieve it, rank it, chunk it, embed it. How do we get this deep? Fresh conversation, context clean. I'm feeling optimistic. 3 hours later, architecture looking futuristic.
Issue queue item resolved.
Calling other tools. Agent asking agents which agent knows the rules. Now I'm reading traces, trying to figure out the flow. Something called a planner, called a router, where'd it go? Router called a worker hit the vector store. Vector store returned a document from 2024. Why? Fix the metadata, now the re-ranker fails. Fallback model kicks in, now we're burning tokens twice. What started as a trap by sitting quietly on the site is a distributed system fighting for its fucking life. Say what you say, but when the whole machine connects and the agent grabs the right tool from the right, MCP reads the docs, writes the code, runs the test and gets it right. You stare at that terminal like, holy shit, do it again. We got too deep into the AI. Started with a single API. Now we're orchestrating 5 wagon agents running side by side. We keep on building. We keep on building. We keep on building. Too deep in AI. Chunk it, baby. Embed it, baby. Cache it, baby. Save those tokens. Route it, trace it,
Don't touch crowd. Now the feature works and everybody wants some more. Could the agent maybe also update records in the store? Sure. Give it right tools. Wait. Who gave it delete? Permissions get in scope before we all live with regret. Human in the loop, approvals on the dangerous calls. Observability, watching every model when it stalls. Evaluations running, gotta know when quality slides. This looks good to me, ain't how we measure AI. Now I'm deep enough, I speak another dialect. Token tools, inventing temperature and context. MCP resources, sampling evil sets. Prompt injection filters, and we're not done yet. But when the agents synchronize and everything aligns, you can build in 20 minutes what once took you 5 nights. That's the thing that keeps me coming back to spot. Knowing every simple AI feature ends with one more night. We got too deep into the AI. Too deep into the AI. Agents everywhere tonight. MCP is wide up tight. Context window burning bright. We keep on building. We keep on building. Started with a prompt. Now we're deep in AI. Started with a prompt. Now we're deep in AI. Claude code in the house. MCP in the house. Vector store in the house. Swag, tool calling. Some badges. Observability. Evaluation. Kubernetes. Wait. Why the fuck do
Is it back? Yeah, what the fuck?
Because the agent service.
Yeah, I'll be glad to get that new motherboard, man. Like I said, it's like, I think there's like power fluctuations and stuff happening or something. I don't know. I'm trying to like rationalize like what's actually happening with it. I don't understand why it like works and then doesn't work. And it's not my microphone, it's not my camera, because I got it connected to my Mac, and I use both of those things all day for work, and they work great. Yeah. I even forgot what I was saying. It wasn't that important. It's basically just that I gotta... Oh shit, yeah, well, okay. I wrote a prompt. So... add a new prompt. I need to add documentation, so I need to start working on this site, but I don't want to have to keep working on the docs. So what I'm doing is I'm building a new MCP tool that automatically overlocking. What's up, man? First person I've had from Kick, and well, since the last time you were here, so it's been a while. Yeah, camera's messed up. My was just talking about that. My motherboard is having trouble. Not sure if it's like power issue or just a shitty motherboard or defect or something, but it's been slowly failing over the past, I don't know, 2 months. My network card went out about a month ago, and then most recently, the other night when I was actually on stream, it shit the bed again, and I thought the whole thing was dead, but I was able to get it back. Just for whatever reason, I can't get my camera to work with USB anymore. Other things work with USB, seemingly fine. Not my camera, but my camera works perfectly on my Mac, and yo, Digital Nomad, everybody's coming out tonight. We don't push on Friday night. That's right. MCP and rag and the tools is what we do. Context flowing through the stack. Agents coming through. Fame is because we shit flag. Worldwide, let them recognize the prop can build an app. We're working through a test site. That worked on. Say what you say, but give me that model with the giant context. Let me orchestrate these agents through the project. From Cloud Code to GPT, local models and back down. Vibecode, yeah, there it goes. When the bill goes green, we keep it shipping. We keep it shipping. We keep it shipping. Safe travels, overlocking. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hopefully next time you stop by, I got new hardware coming later this week, and I should fix my camera issue. It actually should speed my machine up by a pretty good bit, so might be able to get back into some video game. video game dev, which would be cool. Cool. All right, I picked up the task.
Let's show these fools how we do it when we vibe code. Cause you and I know, we ain't writing that boilerplate by hand. Yeah, that's right.
This was a site that we created earlier as a demonstration. Andy, I'm not sure if it was Andy or Maker's Workbench. One of those folks gave me the idea to build a F1 racing site. I don't know shit about F1, but that was our demo that we put together. And the cool thing is that this is a Next.js and Drupal headless site. So like, here's the Drupal site, here's the Next.js site, and all the content lives on Drupal, and it's being pushed over, or not pushed, but Next.js is consuming it and displaying on here. Yes, Maker's Mark. Maker's Workbench. It's got kind of a Bob Marley feel to it. Alright, so coding. Maker's Mark Ambassador.
Then Claude showed up in the middle of the plan I started, seeing systems in my hands.
I used to have a bunch of Maker Mark bottles lining my cabinets of my apartment when I was in my early 20s. And much, in fact, you would think I was sponsored by Maker's Mark, but they were not. It's a dumb thing to do, like looking back at it too, like saving the bottles of liquor that you drank. I'm hopefully waiting for that tool. Well, I guess while we're waiting, I can find some more bugs to file. So we're about to be at 4 solved, and it'd be nice if I can get 10 before I call it a night. See, this should have a different layout. The old internet was so dope. Kind of sucks these days. I love streaming YouTube. I miss the old internet.
Issue queue item resolved.
I mean, I do it all the time. And it took me a minute. I thought you were calling all my sites that I had my list cool and random. Which is also true, but... Today, Vibecoding. All right, here's one. This is dumb to have to depend on the sitemap.xml. So let's not do that. I mean, I need to have it there. That's something you should have, but this feature that I'm trying to show you should not depend on that.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
It check for content. We should be there. We should query the database directly rather than
Claude knows this, GPT knows that, but neither knows shit if you don't give them context. Fresh branch, first prompt, I'm up to bat. No boilerplate included, ain't nobody typing that. Play it mode first, let the agent investigate. Read the repo, check the docs, understand the current state. Product says simple change, shouldn't take long. 3 prompts later, architecture's completely
I mean, you still have that now. It's just in the form of like Instagram and YouTube. I mean, it's the same stuff that's out there. It's just the medium where it's at. So, I mean, before there weren't a lot of platforms to really kind of share that sort of stuff. Now there's a lot of them, so it makes more sense that there's less like personal websites out there. And really, I mean, I think it's better, not like the internet thing. Compared to the old days, it's kind of hard to nostalgia about too. But the oh shit, right. I turned it up. I turned it up when nobody could hear it because I was jamming. Awesome. How's that? It should be better now. It's GeoCities. It's Angel Fire, man. Angelfire.com/sc/ forgot, I think it was like just white acid or something. Alright, we should not will not be available.
Successfully completed. Check the actual diff before that code gets committed. I heard you prompted, then attack agent went rogue, so you told it roll back, causing mass confusion through the engineering space.
Yeah, I want it to be. I want you to be able to hear it, but I want to also be able to talk and not have to like scream over it. The other thing too is like the volume of the song in like what you hear is independent from what I hear. So I can crank it up to 100% for me, and it barely goes up. I can turn it all the way down, and I can't even hear the music right now. So I got it separated. Like what I hear is different than what is actually on stream.
Says, would you like me to proceed with implementation?
That should be fixed. Nice. Oh, another thing too I've got. So I was trying to show you this. I built my own CMS for CMSs, which is kind of nuts. But it handles source control too. So like this is a new repo. It hasn't been committed yet, so it's like it's already here. We're on this branch. Do you want to, push it to GitHub? And it'll handle all that stuff for you too, like the initial commit, the commit message, and what that should be. If I hit review changes, recent activity will kind of go over all the recent commits and kind of group them together by like, last week you did X, 1, 2, and 3. Sure where to start. Let me go. I need to start winding down here. There we go. Music to fall asleep to. Okay, so I hit review changes, and then this is what it gives me. It gives me an overview of all the stuff that's changed with this. Lets me know what's untracked, what's been modified. it kind of gives me the option to, well, it adds in the like this would be the commit message. So if I want to commit this code, I'll just press commit, and then it'll commit the code, and it's up to date, and there's nowhere else any changes. I still haven't pushed to GitHub because I haven't like created a repo yet, and for this site I probably won't. But this is what you would do to do that. This though, this should be. Well, this is currently being worked, so should be fixed here in just a minute. They're about to be at 5 tasks complete, so let's try to add some more. What else can we add? Ooh. Yeah, I've got one. Let's add the ability to create custom stacks CRUD function for the custom stacks made available to tools. Also, that would put us at 6. Track deployments. So these two, so this site. Oh god. Like a brain lapse. I was like trying to do Mac commands on my Windows machine. But what I wanted to show is that I've got this Astro site and I got another E11 Next site, both for album that I'm creating. Oh, this album that I'm vibing. What is that emoji?
Issue queue item resolved.
Oh, it's a B. Oh, okay. All right, so I got 5 done. Or is that a B or what is the? I think it's a B. I think it's a B. Looks like a B. It's just tiny on my screen. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Ugh. I forget that this is not desktop. I have to actually change it to again. There we go. Yeah, I gotta pull these other songs. I might switch them back and forth between my browser and my music application. So each time I do that and switch to the other one, I've forgotten to update the source. we have here? The bugs fixed. Yeah, this thing's cooking fast. All right, I gotta get a few more in here. Here we go. Build CTAs. Okay. On active text styles cover. Six, 7. Sorry. Let's go. Delete this test site here.
Something's breaking.
And a 4x grid
Something's way.
display.
What I'm eating.
Sites as we have them.
And every day is going.
Oh,
And every day is grace. I put another 2 cold in. And tell me to stay.
I put this at 8.
I'm always don't know. I'm always been. I'm always walking. Open up the feet. I'm talking in the sunlight. Don't stop and stand.
Glad you dig it, Nomad.
In the sunlight.
I want to have all this available on Spotify and YouTube Music pretty soon.
Be friends. I said
I do. I'll be sure to share all the links for you guys.
it's kinda good time to time, but I see me go.
Yeah, so I had that one.
I know it still,
They're the same site basically.
still
This is the Run MCP site that I rolled, and then there is
the rhythm of the window.
this one's a bit more advanced just because it's
Don't need another
yeah, that's the plan.
said goodbye. I'm talking in the sunlight.
Oh, it's probably stopped.
I don't need reason. I don't need to vent. I don't need to face it. I just need again. There's something's on my soul. Take control. I see something talking. There's gonna be a go. I'm always stuck in fall. I don't give it so. Something's on my soul. I know it's done. Don't go. I know it's dark. It's my song. I've been saying something's wrong. I see it's all. I've been waiting for him. Don't need to stay.
Another thing that I would like to test would be deployments, like initial provisioning of hosting providers, like getting Netlify set up, getting potentially DigitalOcean set up, Pantheon, WordPress.org. Just have a plan to where all of these different things can go and live and be. But just talked about and having everything accurate. So currently waiting for the application to finish processing, so that way it adds these additional features that I just added, so I can test those out and keep it moving. So far we have processed 5 tasks this evening. We're currently working on number 6. You can see the progress of that in the top right of the screen. It'll have all of the tickets in the queue and the backlog. It'll have the active tasks. It'll have the completed tasks. I guess the other thing I can show you is this is the Drupal Next.js. Just like this other one, but the difference being that Next.js one has a toggle to turn off bright mode, dark mode, or turn into dark mode. Don't care about that anymore. That looks good. Update. That's how updates will be applied in the future, but I still have to come and recompile, rebuild, and compile everything though. of that for now. Actually, no, I won't. Conversation. Really need to wait for that bot to finish, because I need the bot to finish so that way I can go and take advantage of those new MCP tools, because I need to have a way to keep that documentation up to date all the time. I don't want to have to like remember, I don't want to like go do all this shit, make changes to docs and be like, oh, I gotta go change the website too. And I just want it to be more seamless, less friction. But that being said, I do need to wait for these tickets to complete. Alright. It's while that's happening, let's take a look at this app. So there were a few things I wanted to change here. Must be a meaty ticket there. Oh, there we go. That's what I can do. Event source event. Why not just... For fuck's sake, I just saw it. Events. Oh no, that's correct. The most recent at the top. And anybody follow me in like a week and a half.
Issue queue item resolved.
Oh, about time. Oh, that's the custom stack one. That's cool. Oh. I don't know if I showed you this. So, these widgets that we see. Okay, so Twitch. Twitch is on the screen right now. This is the Twitch widget. I can copy it from here. You know, use it, paste it as a custom source to YouTube. If I want to make
Issue queue item resolved.
Oh, now we're cooking. If I want to make changes to this, I can edit it, and there's a JSX template. I'll come back to this piece. These are the available. Actually, I'll just go and show you. So on the each goal has its own ability to create fields. So these are like placeholders for certain data, and you can add different types of fields here. So in this case, I've got subscriber target, follower target, and like which source it's coming from. And then if you want, so once you do that, and you can also add assets. So like images, you can add sounds, and there's styles and JavaScript for it. But you don't have to really worry about that because you also have a chat. So just using the chat, you can provide, NLP, natural language, to interact with this. And you might notice that all of mine are consistent, which you would think would be hard to do if you had to go do, 7 one-offs.
Issue queue item resolved.
Since I have everything exposed in MCP, I did everything from the chat itself, and by doing that, it allowed me to very quickly create these variants, probably like 20 minutes for all of them. And then the chat that you're seeing on screen is custom to, that's coming from here, public chat. So here's public chat. Same deal. There's a template, CSS, JS, assets, and you can request AI edits. I've got another one. So my OBS, I've got these custom docs that I've created. So I have my own chat here that is effectively this unified chat. So if I go in here, that's the unified chat, where it shows me like how many people in each thing's online, what's the total, what's the last message. I also have the issue tracker. So this is on top right. And so everything I can come in here and edit it with AI, which is pretty sweet. The agenda's dope. I don't know if you've seen the agenda, but for the agenda, I'll cross off an item on the agenda. Headless, D11, Pantheon, Wirecreds. We'll just check that off. So when I check off item from the list, it'll then pick it up and cross it off. And there's a special animation that happens at the end too, once you cross them all off. Nice. Alright, I just need to rebuild this. I'll cross off another one too. This app also tracks analytics. Like these are my channel analytics, obviously, but in addition to that, it tracks the analytics of all my videos too. So I come in here and let's just say this one. So I can pull in the views, likes, comments, all that stuff here. And yeah, it's pretty sick. Yeah, I can go into one of these videos. Where is it? Where did it go? And that pulls in comments. Where did I find? may not have added it. Or only partially. What I was looking for was I got analytics built into these too. I don't think where I would have done that. Oh well. Oh, did it just finish everything? Awesome. Alright, let me rebuild. I really gotta start thinking about new items. These should be larger, so we'll see what that does. Load. Oh, yeah, that was the build, so I need to run it now. Yeah, that's better. What did it actually fix though? Oh, okay. Yeah. See, this is a bit wonky just because it's dev. Like, you have to like recompile and everything, but when it launches, you don't have to do that. It'll just be the full package, full binary. So this update and restart will actually work like it's supposed to. Right. I need to do more video stuff, like short forms and long form. Oh, here's one. Let me come back here and do it. Yeah, that's chat history. I don't want that. Here. When included should automatically process the processing. Once it's done complete, we should then download load all associated broadcast videos from a single source. Then we should further process by running the transcript and the outline. Once the then we should actually, that's good. I'll just keep it there. I won't get too greedy. We'll do that. And where is my other app? All right, here.
I don't blame you for moving on. I just hate that you really
cards on the home page for these sites should grid, but the self should include additional tags, software branding logos. The screenshot should be 2.25x larger. That should do it. That should cover my 10 anyway. That should make our homepage pop out a little more too. This is in bed. Okay, add new stacks. What? Oh, I just haven't pulled it yet, I guess. That's fine. I mainly just want to get the code in. Mostly during the day, I'm working on this from directly on my Mac while and I'm not like working on it throughout the whole day. I mean, it's like, because I got a job, I'm like pretty busy. But whenever I got any kind of downtime, or I'm waiting for a build or something like that, or I'll always just try to kick it along. But that's what the nice thing about the issue queue, about the bug reporting, because all I have to do is like find a page, like, you know, here's this page that's busted. Click the button and add it. It grabs like where it's happening, or if it's like on a specific site, it'll grab like, you know, site, overview, environments to local page. Then it'll grab like the actual site itself, or like this reproduces on that. So like it can do testing to make sure it like fixes the problem. But all that happens from just the bug, to report the bug. And when you report the bug, it just adds it to the GitHub issue queue. So it's really dead simple. That one little change, a huge productivity bump, because I don't have to wait for the prompt. Like, and I'm not like thinking about the prompt. So I mean, I'm thinking about it like when I'm adding the report, but like once I add it, I just move on to the next one. And you know, it's just a much more natural process for like reporting bugs. And if you just report bugs and provide a little bit of detail, there's a lot you can do with it. And it's what I'm doing on like every application I build from now on. So I have that feature. Websites too. And the issues that it creates are not bad. GitHub. So this is my issue queue for the app, and you can see I've been busy. And what it'll do, I'll just grab this one here. So it grabs like where, when it was filed, there's the message, and it like, you know, fixed it. This is the stuff we did to make it happen. And not to mention in the commit itself, there's also additional verbosity in that message. Yeah, make it pop.
You're really gone. You look right through me that last night. I watched your tail lights fade from sight. Some nights just to dream about you.
I'm going to take a look at my agenda again. Yep. That's the tabs, everything the agent. Yeah, I got that added.
Somebody makes your whole world light. If you laugh the way you laughed
Oh, that's one.
Before we became a memory, and I hope you found what you were looking
Good show, the
even if I couldn't give you more. Funny how I wanted you to stay, but loving you meant
the chat tab.
Headlights disappearing from view, still don't know how to get over you. So nice just to dream about you. Blue skies turning into midnight blue. Long drives keep pulling me back to something that we never
What I'm saying here is that
dreamed about you. Old songs playing like they used to. Headlights disappearing from view. Maybe someday I'll get over you. Melting into gold. Warm night air coming through the
basically just saying that whenever I come on this page, it shouldn't start at the top. It should like automatically advance me down to the last message.
melting into gold. Your memory fading with the road. Street lights melting into gold. Keep driving till I finally let go.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the these last two tickets to populate so I can call it a night after I make sure it works. You know, folks, it's getting kind of late. I might go ahead and just call it here. These two bugs will, or these two items are currently being worked on. They will be finished. So, and they're close to being done. I'm also close to falling asleep too, so man, it's getting pretty late. So I think I am going to call it. But I just want to appreciate everybody, or thank everybody for stopping by tonight, hanging out with me. And yeah, we will be back maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. But the camera should hopefully be back by probably at the earliest Friday night, but more than likely Saturday night will be when I have the new mic or the new motherboard and other components, so I can swap out and hopefully get my microphone restored. But yep, I think that's gonna call for me, folks. I again thank you everybody for stopping by, and yeah, we'll be around in a maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow, but could be the next day. I'm not sure. But all right, folks, you have a great night. Take it easy. Peace.